yo, man, shout out to Van Staff, Tash, and Hush. We over here with the big Dookie chain, baby. Putting it in the game. Once again.
To my right is Mr. Cheeks, Lost Boyz. And to the right of the right is Tash, holding us down.
Yo, man, first of all, thank you for like doing this. Thank you for doing the interview. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you, man, doing this.
Yo, I don't understand what this mean, like being interviewed and still doing what it do mean a lot. Let's go.
Well, you have, I mean, the first two Lost Boyz albums, like those will go down as what started an entire culture, right? Like it's up there. You're one, you know, these are two of like 20 of the foundational albums in hip hop, right? You were there in the middle of the golden era. You were there in 1995 is when you dropped Music Makes Me High, right?
That's right.
And then it was 96 when you dropped Legal Drug Money. I mean, shit, you couldn't be more in the golden of the golden era than right like that. So it's just crazy. I mean, I've talked to you before, and that was an honor then, is an honor right now too. You know what I'm saying?
It, man. Yo,
definitely.
It. Back at it, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So we start right from the beginning, like, well, actually, you know, I want to ask you first. Is your uncle is Gil Scott-Heron?
That's right.
Yo, what was that like growing up? That had to be like a straight trip.
You know, Gil Scott-Heron, my cousin Nia Kelly that's his daughter. So that's my Aunt Patty's daughter. That's my uncle. He came through the crib all the time. So, man, listen, I never knew that I was a part of just like poetic history and shit like that. Like until I really got into the game, like, you know what I mean? Because I was when he was coming through, we was young, living in, you know, in grandma crib and all of that. Me and Aunt Patty and everybody, like Uncle Houston and shit like that. So I never knew that like my grandkids they know who I am like right now.
Yeah.
But I never knew like back in the days my uncle was putting in that work like that, you know what I'm saying?
But did you talk to him about music?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as I got older though.
Yeah.
I mean, the revolution will not be televised. It's one of the most hip hop.
Exactly.
You can like
listen, man.
That voice is just
the bottle
ingrained in my head.
It's everything. The powerful, you know, speeches and shit, and then going to the shows of the Blue Notes and things of that nature. Just going to see him vibe out like with a live band. His band, crazy. Shouts to Uncle Larry and all of them too, holding it down, you know. But things that like.
But his voice is literally an imprint for political hip hop.
His word
the spirit
game.
of it, even the cadence of it, like.
Yeah, it's
in there.
Like, yeah,
was there any tips that he gave you when you were getting a buzz in the music industry? I mean, that he was like, you know, don't do this, do this, you know, or connections that maybe he got you like in good with, you know, this person or this person that was integral to your success.
Oh no, man! I mean, see, when me and Uncle Gil really started building, like I said, it's like when we started going to the shows and really seeing what it was. After I became a LB family.
Yeah,
whatever, you know.
You were already like solidified.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
I was already. So
did he come to Lost Boyz shows?
Nah, it wasn't like that.
I mean, that would be.
I mean, he passed away before like I really got bang, you know, big.
What year did he pass away in?
It was like early 90 what?
So I guess it
90 what? 7 though, like 98 something like that.
So it was right on the cusp for you guys.
Right.
Okay, and you started in Uptown Records, right? Is what got it popping, and then when you came out on Mercury. Is that right?
No, Uptown Records.
So Andre Harrell signed you guys, right?
You
guys were the first hip hop group on Uptown.
Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Heavy D
gave me the green light.
Actually,
he gave the green light to Andre Harrell and make sure like, cause you know we came over there. We had the album done like. Come on, we was in the streets crazy, banging out like since '93, trying to make the album like. So like.
Was like Lifestyles already a track you guys were already working yet?
Nah, that came during the process of when we got signed. Tim Dog, you know, not Tim Dog from you know the Bronx, Tim Dog Butt Naked. You know what I'm saying? So he taught us how to put our music together and all that. So that came into play at. Remember the TV show what is it called? New York Undercover and all?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's like
Used to love that show.
Yeah, man, that's like when the ingredients really we was making records from the hood and making a party and bounce like that just from the neighborhood shit, but when Tim Dog and all that shit really came into our life, that's when we started really like, he said, you want to make records just for the hood, you want to make records for right now, like I'm talking to y'all right now, you know what I mean? You
Right.
want longevity with this shit, or you just want to make this shit for the people in the hood?
I remember on New York Undercover, they'd always have the Big Payback playing as the soundtrack, every intro to that show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo,
What was the
one
first?
of the greatest dope shows ever, man.
What was the first? What was the
music
first song you guys had from Legal Drug Money? Because you say you were started this in '93.
Come from the ghetto. I live for the ghetto.
Okay.
I cry for the ghetto. You know what I mean?
And that was in 1993. You were already working on that.
Yes.
What made you decide like I want to be a rapper?
Rakim.
Okay.
Well,
The God.
Before Rakim, it was MC Shan.
Yep.
He was my influence to want to be an MC. You know what I'm saying?
Are you in?
Down by Law.
Yeah.
Be Lonely and all of that shit. Like MC Shan was like one of the illest lyricists. But he's still like, don't get it twisted. I'm still a fan of MC Shan and all that. But his lyric game and the way he put down his vocals and his stories and all that shit. MC Shan was
100%. His style, tangle.
You guys have like a style of like, it always sounded like there was like 100 of you. Like you guys sound like you had like a posse cut. Like it was always a posse cut. But at the same time, it was like a weird conundrum because you were like always the face of it.
Yeah.
So it was like, why is there only one guy?
Right.
But it sounds like 20 guys.
Yeah.
And there's always 20
Right.
guys. Like, who are these guys? Like,
Well, there's also Freaky Tah in the background. Like
Guitar was
was always-
he's like,
that made it sound
when
bigger.
did you guys meet? When did you and Freaky Tah meet?
well, we met at my grandmother's crib when his pops came through. He was like with his father coming through doing remodeling in my grandmother's kitchen and shit.
Oh shit! Wow, that's real.
He would come with his pops and my grandma was like, yo, I got my grandson upstairs. We came downstairs. From there it was Bing, you know what I'm saying?
Just fast
down
friends.
In the basement. Yeah, we went down in the basement. You know, that's when we had the little barber shop downstairs in the basement. And we just was wailing out.
And what year is
Learning
this?
how to do,
What year is this?
Yeah, was this
Came on-
was
came
this
on
also
93,
93?
88.
Oh,
okay.
shit, okay,
You know
all
what I'm
right.
saying?
So you guys knew each other since like young.
Yeah, we knew each other since, young. Picking each other. From there, we used to pick each other from school. I didn't even know he was right there. Oh shit, Lou around the corner. Charlie right there, Spig in the back streets. But we ain't know Spig until like, boom, went to summer school and shit.
But you were all teenagers at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you guys become like Lost Boyz?
Oh man.
Lost Boyz was bigger than hip hop, though, right? Was it a gang? People say it was like a gang.
It wasn't a gang. It was
Okay.
just a bunch of us that got to just holding each other down.
Yeah,
Same as
gotcha.
anybody would do. Right?
Yeah.
But the Lost Boyz that like the world knows, like
We are the rap group Lost Boyz. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
exactly.
Shouts to you know what I'm saying. My man Born King is like the founder like of this shit. Him and Die Hard, Star. Well, they got a movie coming out right now. You know, well, not right now. We got a lot of casting going on right now for the Takeover. It's called the Takeover. It's the story about Speak Nice and the bank robberies and all that. See, it's not just music. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of shit that went down. But like. It was crazy stories.
Well, that's what I mean. When I think of the Lost Boyz, I think like you guys have like it's like the biography that could be made out of not just the music part of things, but behind the music. I mean, Speak Nice went to jail for 17 years, right?
19
years.
It's mad parts to it. It's mad parts to it.
Right.
Is that like what the whole LB fam thing is? Because people like you.
Nah. The whole LB fam, like I said, with Lost Boyz is bigger than just music. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than.
What was when you talk about like you were mentioning Tash, where it sounds like it's more than just one or two dudes on the track? It sounds like you're listening to like a whole.
Yo, that's
right
party.
Now, There was, I felt like
Just
there.
taking the streets to the booth.
Right, exactly.
Did you literally have a bunch of people in the booth?
Of course. We was in the booth like 30 niggas deep.
Okay, yeah, because I listened to like stories about the Chronic and how that was being made, and everybody just blowing down pounds of weed, and it just being like women in the studio. Was it just like it was just a party every time you went in?
Exactly.
See,
when we kicked off, right? When we kicked off, it was me and Spig go to the studio, take Mama Blackwell car, go up there, meet the crew up there.
Yeah.
Cause everybody, you know, we was young and just meeting on the train or jump on the train or somebody take their mom's car. But it was always deep. It was always like we was in the park jams.
Right.
Records. Like, you know, that's what we started at. Like, you know, Baisley Park, 40p, whoever was popping at. Springfield, Laurelton. What we could do with that? Where we get the mic at? We made it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The park jams. This is the origin of hip hop here. I mean, you were obviously hip hop was like 10 years in, but at this time, like you were like the beginning of the beginning. I always think about when I think about like Cruise and it's like rugged New York. You guys were Southside Queens, right? And then we got Bucktown.
Onyx.
Yeah. Well, when Smith & Wesson came out with The Shinin', that was in 96, right? So, or 95. Yo. So you were out with Music Makes Me Hot. Yeah. Well, talk about it.
Nah. You gotta understand. Bucktown, motherfucking Buckshot Shorty, them niggas is like.
And actually, they come out and enter the stage already.
Yeah, it was like the birth of all of that. Like, yo, your boroughs got you. They made you make you make. Them niggas made you want to make sure your borough pop. Oh, you heard about what from Bucktown, all that shit. Yo, salute to the whole Bucktown and all that.
So you would say Black Moon was like an inspiration,
Black
even
Moon,
though they were at that time. Okay. I mean,
Black
you're the
Moon.
same time.
Yo. Come on, man.
We're all fans of hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a
Like,
fan
we're all
of hip hop
fans
right
of hip
now.
hop.
Like,
I know, but it's like they're your peers too, but you're fans of them, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, you know, I was fans of them niggas before I met them niggas, right?
Yeah.
Cause them niggas got that shit.
Well, that's actually what I want to know. Did you know anybody from Duck Down prior or boot camp prior to like when you were doing the music? Yeah.
Nah, I met them niggas as the world started spinning.
Because different boroughs.
Yeah. You know.
So when your world
But
starts,
when you met them niggas, it was like, yo, we was like,
right.
You know.
And Tag and Steel.
Same as me and my nigga Havoc, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My beat. We brothers, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that was that. Like, damn, I couldn't believe that nigga.
Well, do you remember the first time you met the dudes from Duck Down? Like, who'd you meet first? Like Buckshot or you meet?
Yeah, I met some Buckshot.
Yeah.
But you know, they always had their thing going on in Brooklyn, and they was doing them. Listen, man. They always throwing them parties, and they had the shit. We had to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you had to be at.
I mean, I'm just so jealous. It sounds like such an amazing time.
Yeah, it wasn't. You know, it was respect and damn.
It was a renaissance, a musical renaissance at this time. So much great shit hit from New York at the same time.
Yeah, so much good. Wu-Tang Clan, Lost Boyz, fucking
Mobb Deep.
well, you guys
Smith
started.
and Wesson.
Yeah.
Fucking CNN.
Capone Noriega, yeah.
The tunnel, nigga. Like, nigga, we was part of that world. Like,
That part of New York was amazing, and like you guys actually are one of the. We always have a question of like, what's one of the best hip hop songs that's still good, but went commercially like amazing, right? And you have one of those songs.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
You got
100%.
Renee.
You have multiple.
Renee is one of the best songs ever written. Not even best hip hop songs. It's just like one of the best songs ever written. You know, I have an interesting question about that though. It was originally on the "Don't Be a Menace" soundtrack, and it was a different version of the song.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people ever can find that. Yes.
Yeah, that's
So what happened with that? Why'd that change? Because like for real hip hop heads, I was like pissed at the change. You know what I mean? Because you got used to that first thing. You came with the MTV version, and the MTV version blew the fuck up, like crazy. Like what was that like? Like,
yo, the game is crazy. You understand? The hip hop game is crazy. That was Mr. Sex. You know what I mean? Cause with the shit that we really came with is like the shit that you heard first.
Yeah.
you know, the boom.
It was honey, what?
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, that version. But you cut that off.
Yeah.
And you shut the boom, boom, boom. That version came out.
Right? Why? What was that?
Yeah, why?
It's part of the label shit. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, it would be a sample or something like that, or something.
Yeah, you know how you be like, I don't. I mean,
How do you guys feel about when that happens?
Right.
We feeling like everybody else. What the fuck we doing?
But then the song fucking blows the fuck up.
I know.
And you're like, so how old
just be like
And
this.
then there's the Renee remix.
How old were you when you wrote that?
Huh?
How old were you when you wrote that?
I don't know, 20, 21.
It's crazy to me sometimes. You could be like a young man and like write something that touches the entire world.
Yeah, not even thinking.
Well, I mean,
I wrote that about a girl named Ebony Williams.
Ebony Williams, right? It's a real true story, correct?
Yes.
So like, how much of the action did you know her?
Well, she was the lady I'm married to was her friend.
Okay.
Cool friends and all that. But I just knew the story. It was crazy because Southside had a war with Hollis or whatever back in the day shit. And the story was crazy because the lady got, what happened? A woman, there was some people that got married, they got killed, shot or some shit. It was a big story. So it was some shit that, damn, Tupac is writing some ill shit. So I'm like, you know, I could put some shit together with that right there. So, you know, if you never lost your shorty, because at the time he wasn't really, he had the Brenda shit, and I was like, yo.
Right.
And when he influenced the nigga, when he said, yo, don't be afraid to write whatever you want to write about, I was like, yeah, you right.
Oh, that's interesting. So Tupac and Brenda's Got a Baby was the inspiration you had for Renee.
Yeah, it made me want to.
Like it made you like be
don't
open
be scared
more.
to-
Be open, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Take someone else's
you
perspective. too.
obviously
He gave me a little. Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong to go over there to write about something like that too.
you had no idea it was gonna be,
Never knew, man.
because it really is. That's one of those
Shouts to
songs.
Cooler Ruler for the hook, because you know a lot of times people, I ain't write the hook. You know what I'm saying? Give it up on shorty. So I got one everybody know. I wrote the lyrics and everything, but my man Cooler Ruler.
Where is he now?
You might be
Yeah,
the
man, Queen's doing this damn thing.
Okay,
in the
okay.
studio.
you might be the person who like.
Just want to get that nigga his props, because a lot of people don't understand. Shout out to Cooler Ruler, he wrote that hook. And everybody think that I wrote the hook, but it's like, yes, I sung the hook.
Got
That's a
it.
hidden gem right there.
You
Word of
might
my
might
mother.
be the first person to like popularize or coin the word shorty.
That's right.
Like it's used.
Hey, yo, shorty!
Yeah, you might be the like. I'm trying to think if it might have been said, but you're definitely the one who like coined that shit, like 100%.
You're
Word
the,
of mother,
yeah.
word of mother, word
Dude,
of mother.
so-
Somebody told me that. That was good, that's good. I never knew that, but
How did your life change then in '95 when legal drug money blew the fuck up?
oh, man.
Like, how did your day to day change?
Well, they ain't really changed.
Okay.
I'm still doing the same shit. But now, it's like, yo, now niggas understand. Because, like, you know, when you coming through and niggas not really believing that you're gonna really pop. But when you pop,
You've done
Right.
you've done it a couple times too. You've had more than one hit that's like
no doubt,
that's gone and gone.
But being in the hood, Lincoln Park and all of that, well, I shot, you know, we shot, Lex Coups, what else?
Let's do a bit, yeah.
Yeah, shot that shit in the hood to let them know. We
That was
not
like his-
playing.
Yeah.
We made it. You know what I'm saying? Cause there's a lot of people that was like, yeah, all right, nigga, whatever. From sitting right here on the bench with them niggas doing layups and all that, taking right to the back of the hood. Oh, look, nigga, cameras, please. You know what I'm saying?
Because that
it was
video was a
good
lot
time.
different than the Renee video, which was like super highly produced and like storyboards and like other whole different dynamic.
Yes.
You really went out of the box with that. It's actually kind of crazy.
Wait, if this music thing never popped off, what do you think you might have ended up doing? Because this now has been 30 plus years.
Yes. Music is my life, right? It's like all I know, and I don't know, and I don't want to think about it.
Okay, fair enough.
I want to shout out to ASCAP. I want to shout out to Sound Exchange. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to all the pioneers that pioneered this, from MC Light to motherfucking, you know what I'm talking about, MC Latifah, everybody that influenced me. From like Gladys Knight, from fucking Luther Vandross, Teddy Pendergrass,
You were just out there at the bonfire listening to music, listening to the oldies. What are your top 5 albums of all time? Any genre?
Damn, top 5 albums?
Yeah.
What's the name of Fleetwood Mac first album? That one.
Not Wings. Whispers, something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
Whatever. Dreams.
Dreams, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts to the Fleetwood Mac. Shouts to motherfucking Barry White. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Marvin Gaye, one of the dopest ever artists. The motherfucker that made me say, damn, he went through that shit. And then I went through that shit. So, man, you know what I'm saying? No, overall, like, even like, come on, man. I gotta give a bigger, you talk about albums? Snoop Dogg, the Dog, whatever the
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style.
Yeah, we always say that.
One of the greatest albums
Yeah,
that is like in the car now, not in the car, on the Bluetooth, on the motherfucker, anything.
And better than The Chronic? I know, I'm sorry, I just had to throw it in there.
It is.
It's like the Chronic. What do you mean? Like, it's like I can't compare albums.
No.
It's like
That's blasphemous.
shout outs to fucking real hip hop, Cypher Hills, motherfucking my man Ron's. Shouts to the West Coast motherfuckers.
Well, did you listen to the new Dr.
MC8?
Dre Snoop though? Real
What?
quick? Did you listen to the new one that just came out?
Oh man,
Missionary. You listen to that?
Listen, man. I've been listening in the little trailer. They at it again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They at it again.
Okay.
You ain't seen the trailer of Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, that new album.
The
about to
Missionary,
drop?
yeah.
I have
And they shouts to everybody that's on every touch of that shit, from the bitches over there, the nigga riding in the car, and with everybody. You seen all the Snoop niggas? It's kind of crazy, man. It's like they bringing the vibe, they bringing that feeling back. You know what I'm saying? And hey, let me give a shout out to Common Sense and Pete Rock for their new album. You know what I mean? Shout out to motherfucking Smith and Wesson for their new joint, Tech and the Guard new album. It's like, there's so much good music going on right now, man.
I have a super hip hop question from the '90s, right?
Give me some.
Gotta ask you. So, Beast from the East, right?
Beast
First time I heard
from the
Beast from the
East.
East, it was like a Clue tape or like a doo-wop tape or something like that. It was on like the end of the first side, and you had the fourth verse was Canibus, right? And at the time, we just listened to it on the way here. At the time, it was like super fucking advanced. It was like so advanced that like, and he didn't only just rap advanced with his wordplay and his lyrics and shit and his metaphors. He went on for like, I don't know, 120 fucking bars. The first time you heard that shit, because that shit changed hip hop. Because now, when your man's going off in the booth like that, like what the fuck are you even thinking?
In there with him. This is we 40 ounces in blunts, man. Man.
Yeah.
Talk about the street team.
Right.
Yeah. Because Canibus was on your street team, right?
Yeah,
Did you guys like discover Canibus?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because a
damn.
lot of people don't like know that. Like,
That's
Canibus
crazy.
was like, he has in my crew, he talks about like working your records and shit like that. That's why I always figured that he was in your street
that
team.
nigga that was, he used to come get us. Charles Sue, them niggas was like, yo, we're going to sing Canibus, so I come through. And he just started, he came through and me and we was like, yo, can we burn the car? He was like, nah, but all right, fuck it. That's how he was breaking the rules ever since, Stone Mountain in Virginia and all that. We just chilling. McKemmon's one of my good friends. That nigga's dope. So,
And that's one of his most famous
like,
verses of all time.
We listened
Oh
to that
my
verse on the
God,
way
it's
here.
like-
It's amazing. It's an amazing verse. It's like top 10 fucking verse. It's
right
up there. It's
to
up
right
there.
now.
It's to right now.
To right now.
It's more advanced than what's coming out right now. That was back when people were still working to be the best at words. It was before they got to be the best at words, and now they had a like, you know what I mean? Like he was still on his way up. It's crazy to hear how good he was in that.
That nigga was. He's still a beast.
Still, yeah.
That shit was crazy.
But that shit right there, because that changed hip hop. All of a sudden, you were like, you can go for 120 bars. You can do 20 metaphors in a row. You can do multi-syllabic metaphors. You can do that. Like, was he one of the first people that came through with the computer? Is that true?
Yeah.
Like he was in the studio with the laptop and shit, and everyone was like, "What the fuck you doing?" And like,
Word of my mother. Word of my mother.
he has his own website and shit. Early, like was on it like before
love
anyone else
Canibus.
even fucking like could do it. It's crazy. Like you were there.
Mine has been over there. Genius.
Was it competitive then? Like you mentioned Cypress Hill a minute ago. I remember DJ Muggs in an interview being like, back then we just wanted to rip everybody's head off. Like it wasn't about making alliances. It was like we're going at each other.
On record?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just wanted to make the best I'm doing, nigga. I'm always go at it, so
Yeah.
I ain't even thinking about it for niggas going at me. I'm like, whatever. But
Did you ever drop a
Nah, we
Bago
don't
on
do-
anyone?
Huh?
Did you ever drop a Bago on anybody? Any subliminals or anything we might have missed?
I don't know. Whoever came at me, I came at them.
Okay.
You know? So most of the time I'm making records for me. I'm
Right.
doing myself.
Something I always thought was funny was
Yeah, which
Most of the time I'm correcting me.
goes back to you being a big fan of music. You're a fan of the
Right,
art.
right,
You're not
right.
just like a
Right,
plant.
I'm not here to
Obviously.
be, you know, I had a few things going on when I came in the game, but it's like, that's what it had. You had to go at niggas, right? We all went at each other, so.
Well, they even
Funny.
talk about making the Chronic. Like everybody was in their
Don't-
bags, like as hard as they could be, because everybody else they're trying to Lady of Rage is trying to outperform Corrupt, trying to outperform Daz.
That's
is
what
trying
they
to-
said?
Right? Yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly. So
dope.
they just come in.
Nah, everybody, pen game, man. If a nigga say some shit, you want to make some shit too.
Yeah.
That's how you look at it. I ain't really never look at it. He trying to go hard with a nigga on the record, but I want to make sure my verse is on point. Like,
What's your
a nigga spit some shit, gotta spit some
What
shit.
is your favorite verse that you've ever spit?
Yeah, what's your favorite Mr. Cheeks verse?
Damn.
I know that.
Well, there ain't no shit that they got on the radio and shit. I got that. You know what I mean?
I know that's why we're coming to you. That's what we want to
Yeah,
know.
that's what I want to know.
I'm talking about, you ever heard my joint called What's Happening and all that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
What's
this
Happening featuring my girl, Kia Jeffries that sings Put It In Your Mouth.
Oh, on Alkin Yelly's album.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's a joint called What's Happening. I got some joints I did a whole album with my man Ninth Wonder called The Lost Tapes, if you never heard that. I got some joints out there, but
Do we need to switch mics? 'Cause it's
usually,
gonna-
I'm
these
usually
both went
most,
out.
you know, they usually most of my party joints
I don't
be
have a
doing,
mic to
but
switch,
I got
but this
some
is
street
going.
shit. I
Okay.
be bodying niggas. My lyric game is tight. I can't front on myself.
And you're a great storyteller.
Party a lot of little women.
Right, there's some
You got to
themes
put
through
the-
Lost Boys.
One of my favorite juxtapositions is you're known for Renee, right? And then your next hit off the second album is Me and My Crazy World,
Yeah.
which is like the opposite
It's
of like
crazy.
what Renee is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, did
Cause
you
she
ever-
gone. now
so you were
I'm
like moving
this.
on.
It's all
You heard me,
sequential.
yeah.
It just
I'm
follows.
fixing myself.
Right.
Did you know, like consciously know that like when you were doing it, or it just kind of happened that way?
Nah, I just make records.
Just make records.
According to how the track feel.
Okay.
Or boom, 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 boom. And at the time I was living when I made that record, I was living in New Jersey in the Galaxy Towers. No furniture, nothing. Me and my iguana.
You're a iguana.
Yeah, iguana.
Because it's dangerous.
Big dog and my man that was singing the hook. And that's how we made that. Like,
And what is your process for lyrics? You write them down. You come into the studio with a bunch of lyrics, or you write into the beat, or
all
like.
right to the beat.
Okay.
See, I'm doing a joint right now. My man Tali Kweli just sent me a track. I'm about to record this tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Well,
That's dope.
When I get back
Exclusive.
to the
Man, Talib stays so busy.
he got some shit.
Yeah.
I'm like that. He's like, Cheeks, he said, what you need, brother? I said, the beat. You know what I mean? It ain't about the money and none of that shit, man. It's about being artists, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things is that, damn, I got the call from my nigga Tali Kweli. That's bigger than anything you get.
Yeah.
That's bigger
Oh,
than
well,
anything.
to go back a second, for Beast from the East, how did you first meet Canibus? How did you meet A+? You know, it's like...
A+, yeah.
Right, and actually, and where is
Redman
he
also.
now? And how'd you meet Redman? Like, you said you were in
Redman.
Jersey, so...
I met Redman way before that, though, because we used to do the Jack the Rabbits and and the Gavins and all that. Before the industry, you have to go there and sit there. Like, you ever seen the motherfucking joints?
I know about
man
it.
sitting at the table selling his CDs. He had his fucking hat on. He was like that.
Wait,
we was there.
Yeah, what was Jack the Rapper? Is that what it was? Like you?
Jack the Rapper is like all the artists go out there and
network.
promote their music.
Yeah, they have their
Network.
CDs. You're handing them out.
Yep.
But yeah, where's A plus? What happened to
A+ is
him?
in Atlanta right
Oh,
now.
okay.
A+ still boogieing and
Okay. And how did you meet Canibus?
Like I said, I made Canibus from Charles Soup, my manager.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
was in Atlanta, and he came through with the tour cell. Let's go.
Did
Can we smoke?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you listen to Muddy Waters 2 that just dropped? It just dropped on
She got some
Christmas
Jones.
Eve.
He's bodies.
All right, so you're feeling it. You're feeling it.
He's a lyrical.
Yeah, he is. He's one of my
crazy.
favorite MCs.
All these MCs are redoing their classics. Like their volume 2s of them. There's multiple doing it. Is there going to be
Legal Drug Money
Part
2? Love, Peace, and Nappiness 2?
Well, we got a new album. Well, if you know, we got the Legal Drug Money album. Then you got the Grand Scheme album.
Yeah,
You
that
got
was right.
You
Yeah.
got the Grand
No,
Scheme
I've
album?
heard that. Yeah.
So dope. Oh no, we just.
And what do you have? Legacy. There's
Legacy,
in 2020.
LB for life.
Legal Drug Money, did that
let me
go
tell you something about
platinum?
that legacy shit. That was the album I did with this punk ass nigga KC Chrysler. You know what I'm saying? This nigga stole my fucking Instagram page. I fired him like 5 years ago. I got a new page on Instagram now. You already know Mr. Cheeks official. That Mr. Cheeks Lost Boy page is a fucking scam. Don't do no business.
Oh,
over
I've been
there.
tagging the wrong page. All right.
Yes. Private lying.
Yeah.
I did too.
Private
yeah.
told me like this, you got any money? He asked for some
Okay.
money, you know it ain't
Okay. Yeah.
me. You know what I mean? Because that's what he do. And the motherfuckers be hitting me like, yo,
That's
Cheeks,
the
man, that
money.
nigga caught me. I said, you got caught. Because you stole my page. I got a whole new booking agency. It's BRB in it, agency. It's my international agency. And right here is One of Twins record, One of Twins bookings. And I'm just rocking and rolling. And yeah.
You've worked with some amazing producers too.
Yeah.
Pete Rock. What was it like working with Pete Rock?
Pete Rock, man, it's like working with a dope motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Pete Rock is a dope dude. Like man,
What's the process like?
process is
Is he playing you beats and you're
is
just
he
picking
playing
the
you
ones
beats,
you
pick
want to
them,
listen?
or
yes.
you come across the Yearn, you're like, that's it right there.
Oh my God, yeah.
How'd you get on the AIDS album?
Right.
Good management, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
such a,
No,
it's
that
such a
is the key.
random thing. It's like we've all had that. I had that album. He had that album. It's just
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That was good. That was
the
good.
condoms hit the ass.
Hit the ass. Hit the
That
ass.
chorus. Yeah, the chorus.
Oh, nah, that was some ill shit, right?
So yes, it's just how does that end up like on all of a sudden you're on America's Dying Slowly? Like what even is that?
America's dying slowly. I was one of the.
It was big.
It was big, yeah.
Very big.
I think it went platinum.
I got it on my wall. The shit was you know, it was so ill because my father died at age, so that was crazy.
Oh, really?
Okay, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
like a
is
full
that-
circle moment. Is that
yeah.
why you got involved with it?
Maybe, because at the time shit was kind of crazy at the time. Right?
Yeah, AIDS
You know,
was
it's crazy. I was when AIDS first came out. You know, I was on the basketball team at York College. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, Magic Johnson got AIDS. I'm like, what the fuck? Magic Johnson had AIDS.
He's
And then
still
if you
up
could
there.
have known then, he'd still be here now.
Yeah, he's still here now.
And
Thriving.
running the world.
He has a Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Bars.
Thriving.
That was ill. But yeah, man, that shit just came by. I was at the label, Universal Records. They used to put us in a lot of situations, man. Good shit, man. Hip hop, man.
Is it true?
Got a
that-
chance to make records.
Right.
It's blessed with us. They blessed. Sprite, and we did a Sprite commercial.
Oh, I loved those old
Mask, I
Sprite
did the Sprite
commercials.
commercial.
I
Yeah,
love
like
those old
that. We
Sprite
did that shit
commercials.
with the fucking fantastic and sing. Remember that one? Yeah. Money. Shouts to the 40th anniversary of B Street. They out there in the Bronx doing it right now. at the fucking hip hop museum. Oh, so dope. And we kicking it right now, so you know it's special.
You know what? I just saw for my first time last year Wild Style. I should probably not mention that.
Wow!
I know.
I'm supposed to admit that on camera.
All right, yeah, it's my bad. We'll delete that part.
I
know.
He was actually with the guy.
Chain
No,
on?
he was.
I know.
No, Cheeks. You gotta, Cheeks.
It's yours.
Cheeks,
It's yours.
you gotta hear the story because who were you with when you saw it for the first time?
No, but it wasn't his first time seeing it.
No, but he was that something that was like the creator of Wild Style.
Yeah, no, it was.
He went to go see the creator. He went to go meet
the director,
of Wild Style,
Dan,
and
whatever
never
his
seen the
name
movie.
is. Yeah.
That's wild.
So I met him the night that I saw Wild Style for the first time. I think I was the only person in there who hadn't seen it a million times.
That's kind of legendary, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Hip hop trivia: is it true that Big Papa was supposed to be a Lost Boyz song?
What?
Big Papa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
I did my digging.
Hey, whoa, what?
So that's
Now
true.
I want to know.
So what's the story behind that? How does Big Papa not end up being a Lost Boyz song? End up being like one of Biggie's biggest songs? Another one of those songs that's like the biggest, like the best hip hop song that's still commercially good.
Sometimes I don't know because I be finding out like you. I like the word. Easy Mo be like, yo, nigga, that was not for you. I was like, oh, word, that's crazy.
So you heard it first and you rapped on it and he was like, nah, it's not yours, it's his. And you had is there a version of you rapping out there on it?
Nah, that shit came to us after Biggie.
After.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Biggie let that go.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Jay-Z let a record go too, but I don't know what that was neither. But it was like, yo, you guys some producers. I was like, damn, where we did? Well,
Are there
appreciate.
any like stuff, and there's gonna be something in the safe that like we don't know about that's like another Beast from the East or like some other posse cut with crazy guest stars on it that just never came out.
I
What do you
a
got?
joint. Well, I don't know about, but I got a joint with me, Ice-T, King T,
Oh, shit.
and Tretch.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
That's a good track.
Yeah.
That's never
Why
come
hasn't
out.
that seen the light of day?
Well, you gotta let the God, you know, Ice-T is the guy, he's the guy that brought me to the table. So, and Mickey and the boys. So when they ready, shout out to the motherfuckers. They studio was dope. Tretch and Ice-T studio was dope. Oh my God, out in Jersey. If you never been there, man.
Oh, he has a studio.
Tretch and Ice-T have a
Studio, they both own the studio.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hip hop shit.
That is crazy hip
That's
hop.
good. That's wild. It's kind of like it's almost like a fraternity of like just
Yo, and they got this new album coming out. He's like this character. He's like this character. They put them together.
Ice-T
I
and
don't really
Tretch?
want to say. Yeah, they got a new album coming out.
Well, we were just being reminded that Ice-T was part of Analog Brothers with Cool Keith back in the day.
Ice-T,
He's done some stuff that you wouldn't expect of Ice-T.
is breaking. You never seen Breaking?
I've seen Breaking, yes.
I like his documentary.
Turbo and Bucket. You understand? Like, who y'all talking about?
The Art of Rap
Ice-T
documentary he made.
Yeah, the Art of Rap.
Yes, he is hip hop. He is.
Oh, for sure.
Ice-T is this table.
He's everything. He's also
Yes,
a TV star. He's also a body count. He's a rock star. Like
He's
Ice-T
also
is
like
everywhere.
Ice-T is-
and then
yes.
everyone and then all white America knows him as Tracy Morrow from fucking CSI.
Exactly. That's like him.
It's a whole nother.
And he had a body count album called Cop Killer, and then became a cop. It's the weirdest.
Yeah,
All of it is so strange.
Yeah, it's so dope.
What's it? You know, you've done a lot of touring in the U.S. as well as overseas. What's the wildest thing that you remember seeing a fan ever do?
A fan of it?
Yeah.
Jump off a balcony,
So fuck.
second floor balcony. We was all jumping off the balcony. But
Oh. So you were right there with him.
yeah, we was always doing it one night. Second floor balcony onto this this roof down there, just to see who makes it to the street. Man, we was young, doing crazy shit.
Right. I mean, I
That
couldn't
was like
imagine
the
having that much.
wildest shit.
Yeah. Like.
Run off the joint. Hey! It was like early days.
You were saying
Keep
Easy
me on the
Mo
balconies.
Easy Mo B earlier. obviously worked
And he
with Biggie
produced
a
a
lot.
bunch on Legal
Obviously
Drug
worked with Tupac a lot. Did you ever meet Pac or Big?
Yes, sir.
Any Pac or Big stories you can share with us? Because hip hop loves Pac and Big stories.
Well, nah, I mean, we used to be boogieing back in, before it all got started, like 93, 91, 93, when the game was crazy. Them niggas used to come down to Virginia just do their thing, you know what I'm saying, over at the bridge and all that.
Are we talking
Way
Pac as a digital
talking about-
underground dancer days?
that
Okay.
That's crazy.
Coming into pop.
Yeah.
Word of mother.
Is there any music
Wow.
with you, Pac, or Big on it? Anything? Do you ever make any songs together? You been fucking around?
Yeah.
I don't
good
know.
question.
Well, I used to really be at the crib with Biggie and Diddy and them niggas back at Arista times.
Well, I was gonna say because Uptown Records, your first label, is where
Arista.
Diddy got his start.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be over there with them niggas over at the crib out there in upstate New York and shit, chilling and shit. But I was over there I was another part of the family and shit. Dudes that was helping me get my career on and shit. So
You ever go to one of these Diddy parties?
I went to Diddy parties. I ain't go to Diddy whatever these.
Right.
I went to like the fight party when Mike Tyson lost to fucking
Oh shit.
my man.
Buster Douglas.
No, nah, the other dog, the big. You gonna get mad at me.
Did he lose to Lennox Lewis? Lennox Lewis.
Man. That's my guy, man. Smoke weed and all that, man. That W and all that.
What do you,
Them days. But I don't know, we was some niggas, we don't even know about that shit, but
what do you think about Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah.
What do you think about Big Paul, Mike Tyson fight? You saying talking about Tyson?
damn. That shit was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it was.
Cause
He made his
we
20
thinking
million.
Mike is Mike, but he's not that Mike. That nigga don't wanna be in it.
They're
He
saying,
made 20 million for it.
Yeah, he was in there, let me get this.
yeah, he didn't even.
I don't even dare talk about the business gloves. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I ain't even want him to bite his gloves and shit like that. I was like,
I was biting the gloves. Yeah.
Like that.
So we were just
Strange shit going on in the world, right?
so it's only getting weirder.
Yeah.
That's why Mayweather is the greatest that ever did it. Never
Undefeated.
lost. You gotta get that man that. It's a lot of boxing niggas doing what they be doing, but whatever, man. That nigga out there running around, chilling, unfaded, 50-0. I know Mike Tyson is the champ, but the champ got knocked out. We was on the Van Wyck. We was on the Van Wyck. We was on the crates. We was on the Van Wyck, man. So the Nixon jumps, man. Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas, man. A lot of people say Ali was the greatest. You can't be the greatest if you lost. You took a beat, you're the greatest what? Feel the greatest? I mean, Frazier is. Come on, man, y'all forget things. But I'm just saying, this nigga Mayweather never lost. I don't care what you say about it, how he lost. He dance around, the nigga ain't get touched, right?
Right.
So you're a Mayweather fan.
I'm not a Mayweather fan, I'm a boxing
You're a
fan.
boxing fan.
Yeah.
What's boxing? Shout out to my man Tank, still bodying niggas. Terrence Crawford, Canelo, boxing ain't the same no more. It's not every Saturday. Remember Saturday nights, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was that? Man?
HBO.
Right, I know.
Showtime and all that,
Showtime,
man.
yeah.
Shit,
Where
Boxer
that,
Day
man?
was yesterday.
Game is different, man. Everything is different because
Oh, I
You know what
didn't.
it
I didn't ask about this. What was your any affiliation with the Terror Squad back then? And Big Pun.
Big Pun, that was my boy. Fat Joe, my boy.
Yeah.
Cuban Links, my boy. Like, I'm a nigga in the game that ain't really got no foes in the game unless it came in the game with it. Right? I know the whole industry. You know what I'm saying? I know anywhere I can walk in
Pretty
the
much,
door,
it's
shit
like
that.
degrees of separation. There aren't too many degrees for you.
Nah,
Everyone
man.
else, you were there in the center of it.
We went through it to get to it. You know what I mean? So
Do you have any memory of Big Pun?
Big Pun?
Yeah.
Ah, man. What they used to call them days, tour buses days, you know what I'm saying? I was rocking them niggas way before. Me, Jim Jones, and all them boys used to be on the early days, like the NSYNC tours and all that. We used to gather up when we was rocking out, we might do appearances on Diddy used to bring niggas out to mad shows, nigga.
Yeah.
He used to have this shit popping. The industry ain't the same no more. But what I'm saying is, that nigga used to have the shit jumping. You know what I mean? But that's where I met most of my cats. You know what I'm saying? Shot Saloon. Welcome back, my man G-Dep. Niggas like that.
Oh yeah.
Pete Black Rob, like.
G-Dep got out, what, a year ago or 2? Okay. And real quick, actually on that, we're going to wrap up in a second so we don't hold you all night. But you said there's a documentary coming out on Spig. So.
Movie.
Okay, yeah, a documentary movie.
TTO.
Like, so it's just crazy. I was trying to get my head around it.
Right.
He got locked up for a string of bank robberies in Jersey. How do you go from like you're at the Lost Boyz and you're touring the world, and I'm assuming you're making money and all this, to like, you know, a string of, you become a bank robber. That's a movie. That's a movie right there.
That's why it's coming.
I know.
Nah, man, listen, man, like I said.
Watch Dead Presidents.
Everybody don't know what everybody do.
Yeah.
You know, you might not know what you're doing over there, but whatever. But, nigga, 90s, and we was making music, but, you know, he wasn't on the contract and shit like that. Him and Lou wasn't really on the signed to the contract. It was me and Tali really the niggas that signed the contract to make music and be the faces of the Lost Boyz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, shit like that. And
he was like the flesh and bone to Bone Thugs-n-Harmony.
He was the DJ, right?
Yeah.
So he get his show money.
Okay.
He ain't really getting no royalties and shit like that. So
when is this movie? This movie's dropping this year? Supposedly?
Nah, he's doing the screen. I mean, what they call that shit? Castings and all that.
Okay. Because he was with you last time I saw you at Club Van Dome in Connecticut. Yeah. And you had a new song out too, in a music video, I think. Right?
You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he made sure that I watched it right there with him. It was dope.
What's the craziest place that like Renee, they ever asked you to perform Renee at? Like Good Morning America? Did you ever make like the Tonight Show? Because it's so universal.
Yeah. I think excuse me, Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones.
before the nigga killed the nigga and shit. For the gay shit. Like, nigga, I work with you every day. Why you gonna tell me this shit on Jenny Jones? You like me?
Did you, I mean, like, now that it's, what, 20 years later, 25 years later, and that song still makes people so happy?
That shit is dope. I do
it's gotta be like,
parties.
like a superpower almost.
I do everything like this. They be like, yo, just can you do Renee? I can't even do some of my new shit, because they be like, yo, okay, just give me Renee.
Right? The gift and the curse.
Yeah.
So, are you sick of it?
What?
Renee?
Nah, man. That's dope. Because, you know, every time it's like a new time. So.
Make someone today.
Yeah, like today, like, you know, when people sing that shit, it's like, thanks.
Right, everybody's mouthing the words at the all-white party like an hour ago.
Everybody knows every single word to that. Everybody knows every word.
Right, they don't even have to be huge on rap, and they know every word.
Everyone's grandma. That's what I'm saying. Like you must see like old ladies singing the words to it. Like you people like you just like bugged out. Like they fucking know it too. Like
word.
Like the president knows that shit. Yeah, little kids. The president. Like it's just crazy.
Because the other one we were saying, it's like a real hip hop song that also went commercial. We were saying Naughty by Nature, Feel Me Flow. Is that what Dart Adams was saying?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's Juicy's one of them.
Juicy,
you know, Far Side Passing Me By, House of Pain, Jump Around. It's like, there's a couple out there that are like
I'm
really.
in that mix.
Yeah, it's like right there.
You know what's still?
Slam.
I do a little party. I did a party in the Hamptons, right? From a friend of mine, my man, Drew Costa. Shout out to Drew Costa. He makes some tracks and shit like that. He did a record with me, Nature, and Royal Flush. And his wife, Bobby Gray. It's called Where I'm From. Dope. Video is dope. And we went out there and did, they're like, you know, people be like, who's this guy? Then you put on Renee, You hit them with a little lights, camera action. You hit them with a little get up, flat. They be like, oh shit, that's my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they be like, they don't even know. They don't know it's Mr. Cheeks. They know Lost Boyz. So that's kind of so dope.
That's what we were saying. Like it's like the song has become bigger than like it's one of the things. Oh, we're going to interview Mr. Cheeks. They'd be like, who's that? Be like Lost Boyz. But who's that? You'd be like, here's this. Oh shit, I know that. That's my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Anyone. Like,
yeah, like anybody, like grandmother, little kid, anybody, like white, black, Asian, doesn't matter. Like everybody knows this shit. Everyone, because everyone relates to it.
Word.
You know, you hit like a heartstring. You pull the heartstring that like everybody has. Like it's kind of cool.
Yo, it's so dope because you know, as a rap nigga, you be like, damn, I want to do that shit like. Do the banjo make you feel? You know what I mean? That stick with you.
That's the pinnacle.
And you did it. It's pretty cool, man.
It's
pretty cool, man. It's pretty
I went
cool.
to Mr. Cheeks every day. I'm like, you know what? Good or bad, you know what I mean?
We really appreciate you, man. I don't know if you want to tell everybody where we can find Mr. Cheeks at.
Oh yeah, you can check me on that Instagram, Mr. Cheeks Official. You know what I mean? You can catch my website. It's MrCheeks.com. And I'm over in your X, and I'm over in your Facebook. Cheeks. Yeah.
Get the whole thing too. What I want to do is I want to give you guys.
That's a slick Rick. That's your man, Mr. Cheeks. You already know. Give it up on my shoulder.